Yes, sir, you guys, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to tell you guys about what we are working on today. It's been coming for so long, and I am so ready to show you guys what we're working on today. Let's get started, bro. Hold on, stop. We ain't working on this one today. Not this one. No, not this one today either. Not even this one today. More to come on that. Got a lot of stuff to do with you guys. Want to show you guys a lot about that backstory. But no, not this one today either. Guys, today I am so happy to announce and show you guys this. But today we are finally working on the 240, bro. I'm gonna throw a couple of videos up on the screen. Understand how excited I am for this thing. I've missed it so much, and hopefully before the end of this week, I know that's a short time frame, before the end of this week, maybe might be next video, but I really want to have this thing up and running. Oh, it's not gonna, I still need a drive shaft, so it's gonna be a little bit before that, but I am so excited to finally be working back on this thing. Beyond excited to be back driving it. All right, guys, so this right here is my 1995 240sx Zeke. This is an S14 chassis, codenamed Tubed40sx. And I'll show you guys a bunch of videos. Back when I used to have the KA in this thing, I blew up like four different KAs all within like a year and a half, dude.
Can he get him? Can he get him?
And like, maybe it was me, because I have seen people abusing them and beating on them, but then again, maybe I just kept getting a bad few batches of KAs. But a new platform going in it. It's the usual. I'm pretty sure you guys can probably see it behind me. It's an LS. It's a 5.3 truck motor. I'm so ready. I've finally got everything pieced together, and I'm pretty sure that I am ready as I'll ever be to finally get this thing running. I miss it beyond what I can explain to you guys. This thing used to be so much fun. It's literally my first actual performance car that I've ever actually had, that, you know, you could just go out to the track, flip it around, back streets, and just have a good time, release a lot of pent up stress. And I truly believe everybody should have some form of a stress relief vehicle, whether it's for trails, drifting, racing, something, just to get your mind back at ease and give you peace. And this thing gave me godly amounts of peace, and I've been missing it for so long, and it's finally time. And I cannot again explain how excited I am. But first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get this thing over here. It's been sitting for quite some time. The last time I took it out, I blew it up at a burnout contest. Didn't completely lock up the motor, but it started knocking. And so I parked it because I didn't want to throw another rod out the side of the block that I've done like 3 other times, and I couldn't handle doing it again. So I parked it and ran, hasn't moved for about 2 years. Sold the motor, which crazy if you know KA prices, you know S14 prices, dude. The KA's gone through the roof right now, and it's not even worth it. Not even close. For that platform, the amount that you're limited to, for the displacement, it's not worth it when there's obvious other options out there that can make way more power and be so much more readily available if something ever does happen. But I need to clean this thing up. It's dirty, it's got a ton of spider webs on it. Not sure if there's any active spiders living in it, but I don't want to find out. So I'm gonna pull it over here, get the pressure washer set up. We're gonna pressure wash this front, clean that up. I'm gonna take that old little windscreen off. It's just literally a piece of 1/8" plexiglass. It worked for its time being, it worked. But it's not gonna be that way in the future. So we're gonna take the plexiglass off and get the dash out. Pretty much I'm gonna script this whole front thing. Everything that does not control a bodily function, because this thing is still 110% street legal. So everything that does not retain a bodily function, turn the signals, headlights, tail lights, brake lights, horn, whatever does not control any of those, get in the boot. It's all getting ripped out. There's no need for it. Weight reduction. So without further ado, let's get to it, bro. So I've been digging at this thing, trying to get this paint off for a while, and it occurred to me that I have a grinder with a wire brush attachment. I'm not too sure how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a shot, because something has to be faster than just digging at it with a screwdriver and using this little wire brush, dude. Something has to be faster. So I'm gonna give this a shot. So, wish me luck. All right, so it worked just about as good as I thought it was gonna work with all these cracks and crevices that you gotta actually go in. And I know once this thing gets to spinning, it expands out. And I mean, it looks a lot better, a little bit better. Still got a lot to go, but switch over to this other side. There you guys, back on time lapse again. Time lapse, time lapse, time lapse. Ta-da! All right, guys, let's talk trans. I know it doesn't look like something that will go with truck motor, any type of 5.3 or LS based something, but let me tell you about this company called FabBot. FabBot creates a bell housing for this exact trans. This trans is an AR5. This is a 5-speed It comes from the Colorado, the Polaris Slingshot, the Solstice Sky. And these things, they look, on paper, they said it can only hold about 200 to 300 foot-pounds of torque. But these people at FabBot, man, they've been pushing this thing for way over, almost, I'm pretty sure close to 800 horsepower in their Colorado. And for right now, I ain't gonna give you guys that, but we're building a little something more spicy. But for this motor, just right now, it's gonna be a stock 5.3. So it should definitely, with the amount of weight I got, which is basically nothing, should easily handle all the abuse that I'm gonna throw at it, and all of the quality billet, you guys, I can't wait to show you this quality billet stuff that FabBot created to adapt an LS 4L60 base bell housing to this trans. It is beautiful, but right now, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up too, pressure wash it, because we're gonna slap a coat of paint on this. All right, guys, it is finally time to actually paint the trans, and this is a special color. I'm really happy that I actually found it. I had to wait like a good whole week. They had to go around to almost every store within my region, because apparently one store only carries one can at a time. And finally got enough, hopefully I got enough to do the trans and the motor. But I'll go ahead and show you guys this color. It's gold, duplicolor engine enamel, and I am so ready to see what this is going to turn out like. I really hope it turns out good. Of course it's going to turn out good. It's one of my ideas. So put you guys back on a time lapse and we're going to get this done. Alright guys, so this is about probably the last thing I'm going to be able to do tonight, because everything else requires like parts from the parts store or something from Harbor Freight that I can't get a hold of, because as you can see it is now dark. I've been out here doing this all day. But last thing I'm going to put on, this is the oil pan kit. I know you guys are probably going to talk crap about this company, but I'm going to believe in them. Hopefully everything's here and everything's gonna be good. Everything's gonna fit well. But this is the oil pan kit from CX Racing. This is the S14 S13 to LS front sump oil pan kit. Has the oil pan, all aluminum, TIG welded up, all AN lines, AN fittings, remote oil filter relocator, and a nice, decent size auxiliary oil heat exchanger. And this is gonna be mounted up by the front, by the radiator somewhere. This is gonna look so good. It's you guys know I like limiter bash pretty decently, so this should keep my oil cool, keep me going, and hopefully I don't blow this thing up the way I've blown up all the KAs. So start taking this oil pan off and get all this completed sooner or later, hopefully. I'm still holding that by the end of next week, having this thing running. I know that the drive shaft is gonna take about a week or so, so it's not gonna be driving for at least 2 to 3 weeks, but by the end of next week, it should be in the vehicle running.